Hello and welcome to Unslet, a channel for intelligent and curious people like you who are searching for human sexuality in the age of artificial intelligence. And in this channel, we usually try to find the best possible answer to a question. And today's question is whether a sentient robot, which has feelings, most probably in the future, could truly understand us, that means humans. Because if you think of any kind of physically intimate act with your robot partner, sentience or feelings is extremely important. Without feelings, any kind of sexual act is a kind of dehumanization of sex, or we call it sexual objectification or objectification of sex. So today's question is a little bit fascinating, it seems, but rather it's also important to know whether it's important whether a sentient robot could truly understand us or not only on bed but in every sphere. First of all, let us try to understand what is understanding. Look, I don't want to make it a very long video. So, very briefly, I would like to point out some key points. Like, understanding is a complex idea, first of all, and it can be looked at from different angles. But there are, but in particular, two main ways to think about it. Number one is grasping and explaining. That means we form a mental model of something in our head, and it includes using concepts and knowledge we already have to make sense of new information. So in practicality, in reality, we receive some information while observing or viewing or touching or feeling something, right, and make a mental model of it. It also involves being able to explain that information to others, right? What is this, what is that, etc. It is a kind of knowledge, right? And of course that converts to understanding of that object. Number two is knowing how to act. That is also a kind of understanding, because in any situation, the same way we grasp things and make a mental model, and which needs action. And in that case, it just not about memorizing facts or something like that. It's about being able to use those facts in a new situations. That means we use our past experiences to take actions accordingly in the or not only in the future but at present also. That means if you understand how a bicycle works, you can not only explain the parts and their functions, but also use that knowledge to ride a bike or fix a flat tire. That is called understanding, right? I know this is a little bit too simplistic, but these are two main features that more or less explain what is understanding. Now come to the robot kind of things, or robot partners and sentience, of course. First of all, what is sentience and what is comprehension? Sentience versus comprehension. Sentience is the ability to experience feelings and sensations. That means what we just said. That means it is not like grasping and explaining kind of things. It doesn't necessarily mean understanding the nuances of human emotions or social cues. That is not sentience. Sentience is like feeling pain kind of things, right? So that is not understanding. Of course, pain is a kind of understanding in that way that you can explain it, why pain happens, because whether it is connected to our brain or not, that is also kind of understanding, of course. But a sentient robot might feel happy or sad, but struggle to grasp the complex reasons behind those emotions in humans, which we can do, of course. So there is a clear cut division between sentience versus comprehension, number one. Number two is learning and growth. That means even if a sentient robot starts with a limited understanding, we presume that it will do so in future. Not now, of course. It could potentially learn and grow over time by interacting with humans and analyzing vast amounts of data. That what we call experiences and past experiences, based on what we gather, our knowledge, of course, and understanding, of course. So, after gathering a vast amount of data, it might develop a sophisticated model. As I said, that we create a mental model of human behavior and emotions, and based on that, it will act in the future, right? Secondly, thirdly, sorry, different frameworks could be there. That means humans experience the world through our biology and emotions. We experience our world through our biology and our emotions. These are two separate parts, separate facts. A sentient robot might have a complex and of course complex and completely different way of perceiving and processing information. That means it is not like humans. It could understand human behavior through its own unique lens, which might be particularly accurate but miss some subtleties. We are not sure about it how it will do that, because a sentient robot is still not has not still been created, so we cannot say how it will double that facts. And finally, the unknown factor, because we don't even fully understand human consciousness ourselves, since we have not understood consciousness ourselves, so that until we have a better grasp of that idea, how our minds work, or its different nuances, it's really difficult to say definitely how close a sentient robot could come to truly understanding us. So we can give you an optimistic perspective, not only considering only the physically intimate acts with your robot partner, but as a whole, as a considering the future of humanity as a whole. A robot's different perspective could offer valuable insights into human behavior that we might miss ourselves, and it could potentially help us understand ourselves better. That we can say. Overall, the possibility of a sentient robot understanding humans is a topic that will likely be debated for many years to come, and hopefully, there will be a way to explore in this field more and more, not only for the physically intimate act part, but for other scientific and technical facets also. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your time. Hopefully, it gives you some insights about your robot partners. And I forgot to tell you that if you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. It means a lot to me. And if you have already subscribed, thanks. Many thanks. Stay safe and take care.